I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah.
What's going on, guys? It's me, the Ninja Reviewer here. Welcome to my review of Dragon Ball Super episode 94 review. Now, this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super, oh man, so it looks like we got a permanent, not permanent, but a temporarily resurrection of FRIEZA. FRIEZA, 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 I'm gonna burn it down. Sorry, but I really wish that would have been his theme song, man. Can you imagine? Like, it will only hype me up much more if that was his theme song. But I do like the little OST they give him, sort of like the like, I love that OST for FRIEZA. It sounds so diabolically evil and like, yo. Like, okay, I love this soundtrack for FRIEZA. It's actually really well done. So, yeah, so besides that, though, let's get to the main ingredient. Basically, Quatrella, whatever his name is, the fucking mouse god from Universe 4, is pretty much saying that's like, look, man, this is what's going on right now. And also to Universe 9 as well. He's saying, hey, look, guys, this is what's going down right now. They're resurrecting FRIEZA, and this dude is one evil motherfucker. They're actually doing this, like, the nerve of them, right? They're doing every cheat tactics in the book to actually win. So he's thinking that's like, oh, well, they're evil, they're scum. Like, Universe 7 isn't like all about, like, they're not pure at all. They're not like real people. They should be annihilated at once. So it's like, yeah, and especially because they've seen all the videos on GodTube. GodTube. That is awesome. That is the ultimate of YouTube. I wish we had that in the real world. Shit. God, the ultimate tube for the gods, especially, like, you know, all the awesome YouTubers get like on that god. Maybe that's like the god tier mode of YouTube, like when you reach like over like quadrillion subscribers or some shit. I don't fucking know. But yeah, so I really did like that reference a lot. But then meanwhile too, it's like, look, man, look, here's the deal. I'm gonna send in my assassinations to get rid of this pest once and for all before anything, you know, happens. So pretty much what happened is also what I liked about this episode too is, like, while things are pretty much, you know, settling on, Goku has to go pick up FRIEZA. So before we get to anything, no, there's not really any real action. Well, there was kind of somewhat, but not really as much in this week's episode. But the ending build-up, though, I guess was kind of a bit of a payoff. But anyways, though, at the very beginning, it turns out that Goku has to go pick up FRIEZA from Baba, you know, after bringing the gift. But what also happens is that Krillin has to bring Goten and Trunks to Android 17's home on the ranch, pretty much, where he pretty much, where he protects all the animals and stuff in the natural habitat. But meanwhile, it's just like, well, I don't really want to go alone. I'm not a big fan of meeting 17 after, you know, what happened and shit back in those days. But it's like, Goku's like, well, don't worry, you know, he changed. He's not the way he used to be anymore. And you know what, just take 18 with you. I'm pretty sure, you know, as brother and sister, they want to see each other again. It's been a long time. But then, of course, the reunion doesn't go as planned. And I think it's actually, like, pretty funny, too. How, like, basically, it's like when Krillin brings, like, 17 and 18 together. And it's like they have this really awkward conversation. And then it's like, they don't really smile as much when they're talking to each other either as much. And I liked how, like, when 17 mispronounces Marin, or, yeah, like Marin, and 18's like, hey, you pronounce that name wrong again, I'm gonna kill you. And it's like, holy shit. Holy Jesus. 18, man. Yo, the spunk on her is real, and it will never, ever change. And especially now since she's a mother now, so it's like... Yeah, she ain't gonna let no one trash talk her fucking kids. I know that for a fact, because... But anyways, I can imagine, too, like, sometime in the future when Marin's actually old enough to date, I can imagine, like, how fucking 18's gonna be when, like, she gets older and she's gonna be going on dates and shit. And I don't know about Krillin about actually, you know, being all that hard. I know fucking 18 will be like... Oh, man. So that will be kind of a funny situation to see. sometime like in the near future though. So yeah. Anyway, especially because she can't really age, or at least not age as much. Because I don't think she can even age at all anymore. I think she could just still stay the same age. I think 18, literally 18. Unless I'm wrong, and maybe she does age, but it's like a slow process of her aging, which kind of makes sense. But anyways, though, so we got that funny moment. Also, when Trunks doesn't know what the hell is going on, and then he like wakes up, he's like, "Wait, what is this? Like, what's going on here?" It's like, "You didn't tell the boys, did you?" And then like Bulma's like, "No." It's like, "Shit." So they had to make up some kind of lie, where basically it's like, "Oh hey, well." And Trunks is like, "Wait, isn't that Frieza? I thought he was like kind of like an evil person." Vegeta's like, "Well, he's coming back for a little bit. He turned over a good leaf." And I love the way Vegeta just like breaks down. It's like, shit, why do I gotta defend somebody like Frieza? It's like, this is some bullshit. And it's like the way he just breaks down, and it's like his Saiyan pride, just like, oh man, that's kind of like, that kind of blows too. It's like, why do I have to defend this motherfucker? Why? This guy's a fucking terrorist. Why do I have to fucking like, you know, defend him? Like, this dude was like a fucking like a dictator, like a space dictator, a space Hitler, for God's sakes. Like, do I really have to defend someone like this? It's like the weirdness. It was like pretty funny. So then finally, meanwhile, it looks like Goku has finally reunited once again with his old rival Frieza, and it seems like, I really like the fact how like Frieza just gives him a little greetings, like, "Bitch," it's like, "That's what you fucking get for sending me to that freaking hell that you sent me to." It's like he punches Goku in the stomach, and then Goku just punches him right back, and he's like, "Ah!" And he like decks Frieza. It's like, yeah, right back at you, and it's like, that shit was funny as shit. It was like, oh man. So then what happened is that while he was temporarily, and then like fortune teller Baba, she's like, "All right, just get this dude away from me, because I had a hard time dealing with him. There are things you don't want to see, okay? Just fucking bring him already. Come on, he's only got 24 hours. So basically Frieza, you know, he's there and everything. And then like Frieza's like, "Wait, what, why am I gonna hold your hand? What are you, gay?" It's like, okay, I get it. I have no problem against gays. I'm just saying. It's like the Frieza's like looking at him. It's like that's an eye does and was like, "What are you, fucking gay?" Like no. Like, this is my new technique, which is the instant transmission. So basically, you know, he takes out his hand, and Frieza's like, "I don't know about this," and it's like, and it's like all of a sudden that little ghost thingy. I remember him from Dragon Ball, the original. Comes there, and he basically says like, "There's some visitors that want to see you." And what happens is you got like a whole bunch of these assassins that Universe 4, the god, the mouse god, actually sent over. And what happened is that, yeah, he sends them over, you know, the god. He sends them over, and what happens is that it's like, look, and they look like bulldogs for some reason. It's like, what the hell? Like, some of them look like bulldogs and some other breeds of animals. And Frieza's like, and Goku's like, "Look, who sent you here?" Like, he goes like, "Oh, we won't say, we won't say, we won't say." And all the same answer was when they asked him questions, "We can't say." And Frieza's like, "Bitch, I fucking say." And he's like fucking just like, bing, and he just like fucking kills one of the members. And it's like, oh man. So Frieza is gonna go on a fucking rampage in the next episode. So already golden form from the start. He ain't holding back. Hawk you up. Like, Frieza just hawk you up to that fucking form, and he's ready to go against the assassins, and that's where the episode ends up. So overall, when it comes to this episode, it was Oh, before I wrap this up, I totally forgot. There was one more thing that I really liked. I love the fact, I totally missed this out. Yo, there's another good thing I liked about this episode. Master Roshi bringing back the old school Dragon Ball techniques. The lightning flash attack. I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen this move in fucking years, man. Like, do you know how long it's been since we last saw that attack? That attack was in the very first Dragon Ball martial arts tournament, where it was Goku and Master Roshi, or excuse me, as we should call him, Jackie Chan, in the final round. So basically, I really like the fact how they brought an old school technique like that back to Dragon Ball, and I also like last year too, how they even brought back the evil containment wave as well, with the whole Zumatsu thing that was going on last year and stuff. So that was cool, and I was glad they actually brought those old school elements back. So overall, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought, like, it was gonna be like another boring kind of setup and not really anything exciting. But no, there were actually some pretty good stuff in this episode. So if anything, I mean, I'm gonna give the episode a 4 out of 5. It was actually a very good episode. I enjoyed it, and I did like the setup that we got at the very end, especially the way the arena looks, how like it looks like it's just about soon enough to be complete. And it doesn't look like we might not even start this tournament anyway, as I'm predicting probably not until probably July, which is probably when we might actually, where things might start to heat up. So I am really excited to see how this is going to play out, and also for FRIEZA. Judging from the preview of the next episode, I really can't wait to see just FRIEZA just going all out, like on these assassins, and Goku as well teaming up, and FRIEZA in the preview is like, come, this is our warm-up fight, Goku. So this is going to be good. I am really excited to see how this is going to play out. So very exciting stuff. We're getting really finally mad close to the tournament, and I just can't wait any longer. Yes, I'm still a tad bit salty. Boo is probably not going to be in it, unless there's some magical miracle that there will be in it, and unless they do succeed where FRIEZA is not going to be the 10th member after all, and I don't know if it's going to be some kind of disqualification or confusion or anything like that during like the whole 9 members. So again, we just, only time will tell. We just got to find out. So that's basically it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below this week's episode. I'll see you guys next week for episode 95. And yeah, that's it. So don't forget to follow my online plugins and my gaming plugins as well, especially my gaming plugins, because E3 is going to be one busy week this week. So look forward to that. So peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. Anime manga fans, keep supporting much reading what you watch, and I'll see you guys next week. So yeah, bye bye.